Anastasia Washington here, also known as Darth Boobs, for Awkward Conversations. And Awkward Conversations is taking over Stanley's Comikaze Expo. And did you know Stanley and Comikaze Expo love you? Anastasia Washington here, aka Darth Boobs, at Comikaze Expo with Alex Ware. I said it right.
You did. Otherwise known as the Pumpkin Geek.
The Pumpkin Geek, and that's the most important
That
thing.
is the most important thing.
Have you seen these pumpkins? Yeah, jokes insert now. And he's the winner of the Geekie Awards, Best Art and Craft?
Yes.
Awesome. And so how did you get into pumpkin carving?
Like everybody else, I just started out carving organic, natural pumpkins, and then my wife had asked me to carve for her company in early October one year, and I said, well, let me try these artificial ones, that way your boss can keep it, longer. And I guess people had never seen anything carved on an artificial pumpkin, so I got 35 orders that night. And that's literally how it took off. And I came up with the name in a second when she said, people are asking for business cards. So she actually made my business cards. She said, what do you want to call yourself? I said, the Pumpkin Geek. And I literally stressed out and just walked away.
That's awesome.
It was just the most surreal experience ever.
So you like working with artificial pumpkins versus real pumpkins?
Yeah, because I can carve year round, and then I have a big
sense.
display of like 40 or 50 of these at Halloween. Every year gets a little bigger.
Nice. And did you bring the geeky to the pumpkin, or do you think...
I would think that I brought the geeky to the pumpkin. I mean, everybody's always carved geeky pumpkins, but since I've kind of immortalized them, I think that now that people can collect them, that I think elevates the geekiness.
And there's always a reason to have a pumpkin now.
There is.
Always, year round. I mean, I do Halloween year round kind of anyway.
Good for you.
But these are epic. I mean, do you have a favorite? I know that's a hard question.
It is a hard question. Since I won the Geekie Award for The Hobbit, I'll say The Hobbit for right now.
Sean Astin, you hear that? It's actually not you, but it's your friend. So
and what's fun for me is I have multiple clients who order multiple carves of their favorite actor, and they will bring them to the conventions and get them to autograph the back. I have one gal who actually owns 17 pumpkins, and she's got 14 of them autographed by different talent, which is just awesome. I mean, what a great thing to have. I mean, she's got her geek room she turns on the light switch, and like 17 pumpkins just blaze the room open.
Creepy and cool.
Exactly.
Creepy and cool. So, do you have one that was really difficult for you?
They all have their nuances. Sometimes like the ones that seem the most simple, like business logos, are actually more complicated because you have to try and get lettering to go straight on a round surface. But yeah, things like,
Which I do all the time.
Some things like Geordie LaForge's visor, those little things, I mean, easy to mess up. The Joker's wrinkles look like they're almost floating because they're barely hanging on by a thread.
Wow.
But that's the nice thing about being artificial. It's actually a little bit more pliable and actually sturdy than you'd think.
Awesome. Well, now you know where to get your pumpkins, folks. The Pumpkin
And I'm
Geek.
majorly on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter at the Pumpkin Geek. I tweet a lot.
We tweet a lot too.
That's good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Psycho Dan Rock, Phantom Kitten, the Singularity, get ready. Initiating awkward conversation in 3, 2, 1.